Thought I'd give an update on the aquarium since I haven't done that in quite some time. And we've got a few interesting creatures and specimens in the tank. The first one that'll catch your eye is on the back wall. That is a hammer coral made up of hundreds of little tentacles. It's the lime green colored, looks kind of like a U with a birth defect on it or something. Very powerful coral in that it's territorial out of its own species, so if something else gets too near it, it has small sweeper tentacles that will come out and sting them. It's kind of a cousin to that other greenish looking torch coral that's on the far right hand side there. A couple of new things I've gotten: this rock with the purple mushrooms and the polyps. Thought that was a real pretty specimen, a little bit of blue here, and so now the fish know I'm taking pictures, so they try to get in the picture. This one has grown, the large brown one. That's a type of like a sea fan. All those little tentacles that come out at night, they go completely in, and it looks almost bald, as if it's been shaved. That's a candy cane coral that you're looking at there, with the turquoise blue and the green in the background. The greenish one that I'm keying in on right now, that's a favia. He's not doing so well. One of the crabs knocked over, see that piece in the back there with the green mouths that looks kind of like a rock, and it doesn't have much movement, but it's probably the most powerful coral in the tank. It was knocked over on that one by one of my crabs or someone in the tank. And when it touches something else and feels encroached, it has these small, extremely powerful stingers that come out, and took it about an hour to take this one out. So that guy's probably not going to make it through the week. Let's see what else is new. The black with the white rims, that's called a sun coral. I got a couple pieces of that one. There's this one here, and then I've got another one hiding back in a corner there. You can see beyond my little psychedelic fish. That's my favorite guy. I've had him for over a year now, and he's doing great. He was the first fish that I brought into the tank, and very inquisitive and fun, and kind of recognizes me when I come up because he thinks he's going to get fed. The blue with black stripe and yellow tails, that's a hippo tang. He's a voracious eater. This guy eats more food than any fish in the tank. And I would trade him in, but there's no way to catch him. If you start getting near the tank, he hides back in the corals. So very, very smart fish. My little clown that's been there, the protector of the tank, he's pretty kind of mean. If I put my finger in the tank at any time, he bites you. You can barely feel it, but he's real protective of the tank. It's like he's the guardian. That guy right there that you're looking at, that's called a galaxian. He's pretty dormant right now, but those tentacles, if he notice I've put nothing really close to him. If he feels like something's invading his space, he has sweeper tentacles that come out literally 6 inches off the base. He can sting something 6 inches away. So I've learned through trial and error not to put anything near him that agitates or makes him mad, because he'll kill him. So my brain coral there, he's still doing great. He's been here probably roughly 9 months. The little red that you see, the white rocks with the red, those are actually little feather dusters. So there'll be hundreds of those that'll come out at one time or another and then go back in and recede. The bright lime green in the back, that is a open brain coral. He pretty much likes that spot there, so I'm going to leave him. The wavy green that you see, that's a star polyp. That isn't grass. Those are actually animals. And they've moved and spread in various locations throughout the tank. He's been here. He's one of the first specimens I got. He was about the size of a silver dollar when I got him, and now he's a full 7-8 inches across the tank. The wavy ones at the top, those guys constantly in motion. That's not wave movement or water. That's an actual animal, and that's I've read everything I can on them. There's really no understanding of why they do this. They do it sometimes, and sometimes they don't. But actually, in places in the ocean, I've read where they're very thick, they actually change the wave movements with millions of them flowing at the same time. Let's see what else we got. The yellow piece there, that is a sponge, and he's been pretty successful. He's got, if you look around, that was the only specimen, and if you look around the tank, you'll see other little spots of yellow. Those are offshoots from him. So he's just kind of populating all over the tank. The brighter greenish blue in the lower right hand, that's a Aquarium mushroom. I have several of those throughout the tank, and when the night lights are on, the moonlights, they glow kind of iridescent. It's very pretty. The red piece to the left, that's called a war coral. He's a little bit dormant now. When he opens up, it looks like quite a few flower petals across. He had 10 what they call heads, or 10 mouths when I first got him. Now it's about 25, so he's grown quite a bit. The green one in the back, that's a type of a war coral. It's a little bit different in color scheme and the way they, I guess the way they feed. They, I'll put these minute little particles in the water, and little like feeler tentacles will come out from those type, and they will eat those. So kind of interesting. Give a broader scope view. And that's my little garden. Since I don't have a garden or 5 acres to tend anymore, this is kind of what I do for a hobby. So I hope you enjoyed it.